Welcome back to my channel, guys. Big Sam back again with another video. Now today I'm doing a different type of video. Okay, I don't usually do these types of videos, but I felt compelled to, you get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be doing a reaction video to one of Nella's videos. She uploaded this video around like 1 or 2 weeks ago. She's been doing a little TV series called Let's Beef, where they talk about like unpopular opinions, they debate about unpopular opinions. Now you guys know me, I'm the king of unpopular opinions. I've done so many unpopular opinions on this channel, so I just felt like this is the topic for me to react to, you get what I'm saying? The topics that were discussed were very interesting, so I feel like, you know, let me just react to this. I don't know how you guys are gonna take this content, but let me just add my 2 cents, not subtract, not divide. I'm just adding my 2 cents. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into this reaction video.
Drop that top in the summertime, baby. We can do SPANKIng. Put it in school, see which buttons we can press me down. Lick me now, stay hold up. 50 pounds, tryna split these pounds. That shit in a machine. Fresh white airs, no dusty trainer. Clean drip.
Okay guys, so I'm playing the video right now.
Why is there dents and stuff going on in your
Oh my god!
Like, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look better. I'd rather have a that's smaller and it's toned and it's...
Hi friends, welcome back to a brand new episode of Let's Beef, where I bring my friends together to beef about unpopular opinions. So to my left I have
Jerron,
Saranda,
Chloe, and to my right
Tyler,
Priska.
Big F.
Now let's get straight into this. Okay guys, so the first statement is a bit mad.
Okay, real quick, can we just take the time to appreciate the production and the quality of the video, guys? YouTubers, please take notes. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's a bit mad. But the first statement is, a girl's wholeness can get deleted. Now, before you guys go and be doing switching sides, I'm playing devil's advocate, okay? So I'm gonna stay in the middle. A girl's wholeness can get deleted. To the left if you agree, to the right if you disagree. Let's be moving. You disagree? That's fine.
I want to go in the middle. So
I know, I want to go in the middle as
Tyler,
well.
I feel bad. Okay, so Tyler, would you like to start with your point?
Deleted is a strong word. It can be forgotten, it can be looked past. Deleted is, nah, sorry.
No, but if it can be forgotten, that means it's basically deleted.
No, forgotten can be brought back up. Deleted is not the, that's not the word.
I just feel like sometimes you can just forget about it and just not go back to it.
Forget about you and sucking up and down the
block. Yes, but I didn't know better. I didn't know better, now I know better. So now that I know better, I'm not a hoe anymore.
Do you know what? Maybe it was just their prime time. That was the time.
Yeah.
I'm not funny. People started from like 16 to like 21, 22. Some people started from 30 to 40. As a man of God. I don't know. I feel like if you give your life to God, I feel like you're a new person, innit? But the way society is, it will never be forgotten. Especially if you're in the public.
Let me just say this. People nowadays, they don't forget things. Whenever it's convenient to bring that situation up, they will bring it up. Like if you go in the shed room, they always bring back things that happened in 2020. 10 years could go by, people will still bring back your past. And it's like, I've grown up, I've moved on. Can I move on? Am I allowed to do that?
If you're in the public eye.
Exactly.
You're still a hoe.
Exactly.
Wait, are we talking about a woman being a hoe or you said?
Any wholeness.
Wholeness. For a man, it's a bit different.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's society, innit? Get back over here. Yeah.
I'm saying like, it will, like, if someone's a hoe, you will always know that person was a hoe. However, now she's done better.
But
so
we
it's
all need to
forgiven.
forgive
we
something.
forget. We did not forget.
We didn't forget.
Yeah.
I just feel like the way society is built, people will not forget. Like we've seen people like public figures being like kind of reckless, and then they just, you know, come clean, and it's like people still bring it up. So no, it cannot be deleted. But as a Christian, you can be forgiven. Give your life to Christ today.
Period.
So
Period.
Amen.
But like, say for example, your partner hides their wholeness from you because they deleted it, but do they still need to let you know that they deleted it? The cloud.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, you need to let me know.
Yeah.
So when anyone comes to me, I don't want to hear, is that your?
Yes.
I want to be prepared. I want to be prepared for what I'm gonna say. You understand? Don't surprise, don't shock me.
Okay, so this is my take on this one. I know we're not even deep into the convo yet, but this is my thing. Okay, you know, let me hear more of what these guys have to say. Then I will now add on. Do you get what I'm saying?
Let me know. That's what I'm gonna
That's
say.
very true because imagine you're walking outside and you think your guy is actually cool and stuff, and then you see girls going like, yeah. So I need to know. I need to know. I need to know.
Maybe I had a piece of that. Do you know the talking stage where you have FaceTime calls, you go out on dates, you guys have conversations, yeah? I'm the type of person, we're gonna talk. We're not gonna talk over the phone, not Snapchat, we need to FaceTime. I need to see your facial expressions. I need to see, when I ask you a question, I need to see if that's your true response. Now, when I ask you, oh, how were you before I met you? Like, was you about, did you have fun? Let me know. You know,
At that point, you can answer, that's calm. But you won't go, I was a hoe.
Okay, because I had a crazy past.
Yeah.
I just feel like.
And if they want to elaborate, then we can.
No, you're gonna elaborate.
No,
You don't have to elaborate.
Can I say something? I just feel like y'all just downplaying it. Facts is you were sucking and doing that. So now it's a fact. It's a fact. You cannot be like, oh, you did that. So therefore cannot be deleted. If you lied to me today, you lied. And it can't be deleted.
No, but that's the thing. We will say the truth. But then you have to decide if you cope with it or not.
I don't want to do that. That's a bit mad.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's up to you because someone else can be like, you know what? That was your past. You were young, whatsoever. You didn't know better. So it's fine. But you can't come and tell me, oh, because you did this and that in the past, I don't want to with you. What do you mean?
There's nothing wrong with being a hoe. Like, hands on my knees, shaking hands on my thigh. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do with it. But if you have like hoe tendencies, don't you feel like somebody that just changes their life, like they're actually fighting every single day?
What's a hoe tendency?
Sucking a
I don't think it was an addiction sometimes. It's not always it's not drugs.
you know.
I think not all the time. Sometimes it was just
something?
like you had your fun when you're younger, cool. It might have been really early. You're with someone now, you got
Okay, so this is the thing. If you meet someone today, they don't have to know everything about you. Like, it depends. Okay, say for example, you meet someone today, you go on a date and stuff like that. You don't have to tell them, oh, this is what I was doing back in the past. This is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so first of all, it depends on how serious the person you're talking to is. Is it, you know, are you getting to the stage where like, okay, you know, we're almost getting married, or you're going to meet the parents? It's almost like, okay, listen, let me tell you what happened in the past. This is what happened. I was trending on the internet because things that were not supposed to be seen of mine are on the internet. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think the person that you're talking to, the person that you're going to maybe get married to, does need to know a little bit about your past, because you don't want a situation whereby, let's say for example, you know, you're about to get married, or you get serious with one person and you're like, okay, this one I'm gonna settle down with, you get what I'm saying? Then you now start finding out things from unknown sources. You get what I'm saying? You find out that they were maybe a porn star, or you know, maybe your name was Stephanie XXX. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be finding out all this information from other sources. You need the information from the horse's mouth, so that when all this information on all this background talk is coming, you already know what's up. You get what I'm saying? You know the situation where you're sitting down at home, somebody sends you images of 3 things in the mouth. You get what I'm saying? You don't want that situation. You need to know what your partner was up to back in the day, especially if it was explicit, if it was, you know. You get what I'm saying? So let's get back into this.
You're with someone now, you got kids. That person might know about your past, but they may not care. Yeah, your partner may not care, but sometimes it's what the world says.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
We're not talking about partners, guys. Like,
That's
we
the
get
problem.
somebody
Thank
for
you.
everybody. We're talking about
That's
the
the
world.
problem.
Yeah, but that's true. But we can't be like, I'm not gonna think about what the world is saying.
Okay,
Because then we have to live according to what pleases them.
No.
Do you get what I mean?
Guys, basically, you guys disagree, and y'all agree. Tyler, any last words?
Don't be a hoe.
Thank you.
It's not hard.
Music. Alright guys, so basically, the next topic's a bit mad, but I feel like we need to talk about it. Okay? BBL bodies look better than gym bodies. To the left if you agree, to the right if you disagree.
Stay there again.
Let's say our point, my point, your point, and then we'll move over to the beanbars. Okay? We're just playing devil's advocate before you come and cancel us. It's enough, yeah? Hello. The point of a BBL is to have the perfect body type, to move fat to places where fat doesn't exist. Me, for example, I don't have hips. I get a BBL, I have hips. So it's like, it's the Barbie body type. I go gym. Obviously, I fell off. It's evident. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. But when I did go gym, yeah, my belly got flatter, my bum got bigger. There was still no hips. I can't grow hips in the gym. I can't. Gym bodies look good. They feel better. They make you feel better. They make you healthier. But when I look at the Lyrical and the Miracle Watts and the Kyle sisters and the Jada Waders, I'm trying to be like that.
I'm trying to be on this side.
Thank you. What are you saying?
Whatever you say, girl. Because it's also about genetics. Some girls, they just need to hit the gym a little bit, and then they have the
certain parts.
You cannot get hips in the gym. I personally feel like BBLs look better, but they're not generally better because you're actually risking your life. BBL's the most dangerous surgery to get cosmetically in the world. I hope you guys know that. They're not better, but they look better.
If we're talking looks, it's
Looks.
I'm ready to talk my I'm not gonna lie, I get what you lot are saying about the BBL looks better to an extent, but no shade to nobody. The BBLs nowadays, the hips are not matching with the legs.
Oh, for real. The thighs are not matching.
But did he lie?
No, hold on, wait a minute, no, hold up. Now, gym bodies now, you see like you said, it's genetic. Some people naturally have like a nice-ish body and they will go gym and work on it. That BBL can't beat that. The BBL, the way a BBL is meant to be, is not being.
But that's because of the doctors.
That's right, that's what I'm trying to say. So BBLs nowadays that I'm seeing, not all of them are bad.
95%. Listen, I'm not judging anyone. I'm not saying, oh. Okay, so obviously in this day and age, you can alter anything. You can go for surgery, you can get your nose fixed, you can get your cheeks fixed, you can get your teeth fixed. You can get everything fixed these days, okay? Obviously in this video, they're talking about BBLs where girls go to doctors and inject their bum for their bum to become bigger. So basically you had the pancake and now you have a balloon, you get what I'm saying? So that's what they're talking about. All I'm saying is, like I said, you can do anything you want with your life. This is just an unpopular opinion. All I'm saying is, you go on Instagram and then you see, it's like you went to the doctors and what they gave you is, you asked for a bum and what they gave you was a bum that looked like helicopter. Why is your bum singing I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why? It's like, you don't calculate demarcation, or you just say, I want something that looks like a balloon, and then when you now come back looking like a container, everyone's laughing at you and you get upset that everyone is laughing at you when you know what I'm saying? So it's like, my 2 cents on this topic, like I said, you can do whatever you want. My 2 cents is do your research before you get into something risky. Every single surgery in this life is a risky surgery. Anything could go wrong, you know what I'm saying? Don't just, you wake up one day and go to the doctor from the block, and then when you now come back, your hips are looking like Patrick from SpongeBob. Why is it that when you sit down, your hip looks like they are melting? Yeah?
Not all of them are bad.
95% are bad.
Put your hands up if you think you've seen a BBL in the flesh that looks banging. When I went to Atlanta, I couldn't believe my eyes.
No,
Okay, that's different, but in London, come on, man.
I don't know if it's the doctors or what they're requesting, but I just think you need to know your body, know what makes sense. If you're skinny, don't get a massive bum.
It don't work
When you come out looking like a question mark,
on everyone, and it puts your body at a big
Can
risk.
I just say, I'm actually very shocked that the boys are on this side. On social media, that's what you lot.
Nah, man.
We don't like
that. We don't like that. Nah, I need a natural. We don't like that.
Yeah. But let me not even start cussing you lot. That's all saying until they meet a skinny girl with no bum and they're like,
As women do feel like, having a big bum, small waist is bad, because men tend to worship women that have a big bunda.
What she said?
well, don't go and do it for a man.
True. But I feel like girls do things. They say they do things for themselves and they say they do things for other girls. But you do things to be desirable and just line up to it, love. We're not gonna judge you.
But does it even look better? Getting a bikini, a fun bikini.
For real?
Why is there dents and stuff going on in your eyes?
Oh my God!
Like, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look better.
So basically she's saying that when you get your BBL, your bum looks like it has dents in it. So basically she's saying that you need to go to the mechanic because the mechanic can do a better job on your bum. So basically she's saying that your bum is the Toyota Corolla. Personally, I think that's a violation. I think that's a big violation. That's all I'm saying.
Doesn't look better. I'd rather have a that's smaller and it's toned and it's
When you get a BBL, are you supposed to know that they have a BBL?
Normally not.
So why do we know?
There are mistakes going
So why
on.
do we know?
But when you get a BBL, it's meant to look natural. You're not meant to know.
How would I know?
How would I know?
How are you gonna know?
Because your hips are here. Oh my God! And
That's true, though.
And then your waist like this. Your hips are here.
Man, hit the Nicki
And then
Minaj.
Instagram. No, nah.
Can I say something about like guys desiring that type of body? I think they want that type of body, but naturally. You see how some girls have small waist, big bum. They just want that naturally, not a BBL
So what are you
body.
trying to say about
Go to Ghana.
never gonna get married?
Yeah.
Long story short, don't pay less than 5k for your BBL. So yeah, guys, let's regroup.
You guys are crazy.
This last opinion. I'm interested in what you're gonna say, but
Don't
anyways.
do that.
Verbally disciplining your kids is better than hitting them. Left if you agree, right if you disagree.
Are we allowed to speak about this stuff on YouTube?
Yeah.
It depends, like, my dad don't know how to speak, so he just attacking me. So problem is, that's where I feel like verbally is wrong.
Guys, can I say something real quick? People from Belgium have very nice accents.
It all depends on the person, because you can verbally explain to someone, yo, what you're doing is wrong. Do you know what I mean? But if you go like, are you stupid? Are you mad? You're kicking someone. Do you know what I mean? You build up insecurities into the kid's mind, like, yo, actually I'm dumb. So they're gonna start acting dumb. Do you know what I mean? But if you tell me like, yo, you are a good child, you like my mom, like, you're a princess, don't do this. You're too beautiful to be kicking. That's juicy.
Now let me just add something real quick about this topic. I remember when we was growing up in Zambia, how certain African parents raise their kids is a bit mad, because it's like, I saw how certain kids were treated by their parents. Their parents would just be verbally abusing them. You're stupid, you're dumb, you're this. Literally, all they did to their child was call their child dumb. And what do you expect when your child grows up? Your child grows up is gonna believing that they are dumb, they can't do nothing, because they heard that firsthand in their household. So what the parent is telling their kid as they're young, they're gonna carry that up all the way and apply that in their day-to-day life. Do you get what I'm saying? So even when I think about it now, I'm thinking, how did a parent think it was okay to say that to their own child, or to say that to their own niece, or to say that to their own nephew? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get that. Some parents are the reason why their kids turned out why they turned out, and that's just facts.
It all depends on how you say it.
Wait, what side is that?
Let me.
She's a Sag.
No, it's
Can I just say my point before you lot start? Okay, that's all I'm saying is, yeah, hear me out. Fear is good.
No.
I used to not even want to think about misbehaving, because I knew that I don't want to be on my knees with my hands up for 3 hours. I'm not on that.
With rice on the knees?
I'm not on trying to do this for 3 hours, you know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes instilling a little bit of fear into your kids breeds respect.
You need to have a balance, innit? If you got 4 children, you can't discipline them all the same. Let me tell you why, because one, the oldest child might have been easy to deal with. The second born, for example, might be a completely different person. They're not taken to how you used to deal with the older child. You need to switch up a bit. Now, you shouldn't fear your parents. What is a little bit of fear? How do you know if you're installing?
Let me explain it in a different way, yeah? It's not fear, it's just like going out with a dominant. You understand? So it's basically like, oh my God, like, I don't even want to wear this out because I know Daddy finna spank me. It's like that. It's cute.
Number one, the reason why you shouldn't fear your parents is because, yeah, certain things you wouldn't want to tell your parents if you're scared of them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't. So you're.
Can I speak? So this is the thing with a lot of, African parents. It's almost like when you grow up with African parents, you can't even tell them nothing, because you say that they'll judge you or they'll, hit you, especially if it's not in the same direction that they expect every child to be, if that makes sense. So that's why a lot of African kids just kind of grow up secretive. Like they never feel free to tell anything to their parents, and their parents always wonder, oh, my child never tells me nothing, because you have not made yourself available for your child to be able to communicate to you without thinking that you're gonna judge them. That's just how a lot of African kids grow up, and that's the real truth. A lot of you Africans can vouch for me in the comments.
So you're gonna make decisions of your own mind. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you need to.
No, because I used to fear my dad, and he never beat me, but his words were just, it was worse than him slapping me. I would rather have him beat me up than whatever my dad was saying.
That's like my dad.
Because my mom, she used to beat me. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't an angel whatsoever. She used to beat me. But I don't fear my mom. I fear my dad, because I'm like, this man is about to say something crazy that I never heard before.
For real.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Stop raising traumatized children. We are over it. Stop spanking your children. If you're not ready to be patient,
Don't have kids.
don't have kids. And let me say something. Be patient. You can do other stuff, like you take the phone away, you take something that they like.
Okay, so this is the thing. I believe in spanking, slapping, folding your kids in half, packing them in the ceiling. I believe in that. Okay, I'm joking, guys, I'm joking. So this is the thing. I do believe in discipline overall, but I think there's a way to go about discipline. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can tell a child, okay, listen, what you're doing is wrong. You tell them the next time what you're doing is wrong. You tell them further, okay, listen. When it's overboard, then you're like, okay, let me now deal with you differently. You get what I'm saying?
Like, don't spank, because you're gonna raise traumatized children, and that's why people are crazy right now.
Let's say you're a single mother. You got 5 children. You got no father figure in their life. You're doing everything on your own. You have to go to work. It can be frustrating. If a child don't listen to you, sometimes you can speak to your child, but they're not understanding. They're not respecting.
I'm pro like telling him go to your room, or you take something from them.
What if they start smashing stuff up in the room that you bought?
What happens then?
Then it's when I'm on your side, because it's like now you're acting mad. Like you want me to be mad? Let's show.
No, we're gonna fight. I'm gonna lock that door, and we're gonna fight. You wanna be a man in this house? We're gonna fight.
Actually, what do you think?
I just don't agree with hitting a kid. Like, bro, it creates a violent child. Yeah, you get it? Like, it's better to speak to your child. Like, what the hell?
Some children you just can't speak to. You speak to.
Yeah, but it's because of how they were brought up.
Yes.
So
it needs to start from the get-go, because sometimes I feel, no offense to.
This is another point that I wanted to say. Some children were definitely mad. Some kids, you can tell them, you can sing an album, you tell them, listen, don't do this, this is why you shouldn't do this is why you shouldn't. They'll continue doing it. Now it's like, okay, now we need to slap you and put you back into factory reset mode so that you can now function properly, because you are acting like you're mad. You get what I'm saying? Some kids, honestly, they don't listen. So that spanking helps. But also, it depends on how you're spanking. Don't be spanking a child like they're in the military. You get what I'm saying? Like they're facing trial. There's a fine line between spanking, disciplining, and abuse. Like some of it was absolutely abuse. So
no offense to parents, but and I don't have a child, so I can't really, but you need to know your child from the get-go. Once they're little, you see their patterns and you start immediately, not when they're 10, you're trying to raise them.
Verbal might not be more effective, but it's better. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like the effectiveness of hitting your child might be get to the point. Do you know what I mean? But you have to try and talk first, at least.
First.
Yeah.
I think sometimes.
Well, you're gonna go straight in with the beatings.
I think speak with your child. I think from your child is from the age of 2, in fact 1. And even if I don't agree with hitting, but I do think some children need a spanking or they pass their place. But I think some parents even hit their children and don't explain why they did it.
Yeah.
So the child, when just thinks you're angry at them for no reason. You need to explain.
Yes.
You've done. I'm hitting you, or not me hitting. I'm telling you because you've done this. Don't do that because this is the consequence of it.
Exactly.
I feel like it's good to have a parent that hits and a parent that doesn't hit, because that's what I had. So I had my mom. She would drag me from the living room to the bathroom. Do you know what I mean? And then I had a dad that would just be like, I'm disappointed. And I'll be like, so I know the balance, and I agree with both because they both worked.
No, because I know some children that have brilliant parents, but they're just tapped.
They just decided to.
They're just tapped. And I agree with that. Like, you also can't like keep them on hold, because I know someone that was kept on hold, and the minute that one night out they were let loose, they tried to. I feel like because
some parents' strictness is almost like too strict. Like, give your child that freedom to make decisions on their own, so that they know. You know what I'm saying? Some parents, they'll lock their kids up at 4 p.m. They'll lock their kids inside the house, no going out, no seeing friends, no going to events, none of that. So now, when you now let your child go to university, you let your child go to college, they're coming back with 3 kids. Strict parents just raise sneaky kids. Okay.
even with my parents, like, especially coming from a Muslim household, you already have that everything. So it's like automatically that respect. And also I have older siblings, and they were like parents as well, still are. So it's like, you know, you have so many people that if you do something wrong, you will disappoint them, and that's what will touch you more.
Basically, guys, you're getting f***ed up by everyone.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely fine. It takes a village to raise a kid. So basically, long story short, be beating and be talking, because at this rate, balance. Everybody say balance.
You need to know the balance. NatWest balance.
But anyways, guys, that's it for today's episode of Let's Beef.
Alright, so we've come to the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this reaction video, guys. Now, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think of this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to NELLA's channel. Obviously, she's almost at 1 million. I don't know why you guys are taking long. Okay, get this girl to 1 million subscribers. You get what I'm saying? Also, follow me on Instagram. Everything will be down in the description box. I will be seeing you guys in my next video.